Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today let's go and try out some bags. I thought to film a very improvised kind of a shopping vlog. Let's go and try on some bags, look at some bags to my local department store. I'm finally wanting to test out the Dragon Diffusion brand and see their bags up close. There are also some other handbag brands that I am kind of interested, and I have a feeling that they are sold in my local department store. Now, the bags are not like the high-end luxury, so I'm not going to look for Dior, that's not even sold in Finland, or Louis Vuitton or anything like that. Just maybe like more contemporary bags, although there is also Mulberry and Burberry, which probably are luxury. I don't know what I'm saying. I want to go and look at some bags, and I thought I might take you with me. So let's go. Here we are in our local department store called Stockman. This is the place where I always come if I want to try on some bags, because here this has the biggest selection of brands, and sometimes I just kind of want to see what is out there. But yeah, let's go to the first brand that I'm a bit interested in, which is called Coccinelle. This is a brand I've never owned a bag from, but when I entered this area, my eyes immediately got drawn to these bags. They remind me so much of the Coach, is it called Tabby? Anywho, the flap bag that also has the big C on the flap. Can you guys also see that? But nevertheless, I wanted to try it on and see how it is. The leather felt really nice, but I just couldn't kind of shake off the thought that they really reminded me of the Coach bags. But as mentioned, this is a brand I've never owned a bag from, but I'm kind of curious, or have been for a long time, because the leather actually feels really nice. But do let me know if you have Cucinelli bags. What do you think of the quality, and so on. So yeah, let's share. By the way, these basket bags looks really nice, but kind of expensive, says the girl who owns two and have spent maybe €1,000 for luxury versions. But anywho, this is a bad brand that I am so interested in. I think this is quite new in Finland. They might have come to the department stores this year, but I've seen these all over social media, and people seem to really rave about these, and I think they look so nice. They also felt, I don't know if I can say it, but like easy to use and durable. Also, the colors that were in this department store were really calling out to me. So, I mean, I tried on different sizes, as you can probably tell from this video. I just kind of wanted to see what they look like, feel like. Should I actually be more interested in them? Because the material felt so user friendly that, yeah, I am just very, very much curious. What size do you think is the best? I'm kind of torn with these smaller ones, which I think look adorable. For instance, this one actually has a crossbody strap, as you can see from my so great filming once again. But yeah, so this one actually has a longer strap. So it actually is, I guess, versatile, and really, really super cute and very light as well. So easy to carry. But then this size over here is also calling out to me. Maybe this would be more practical in a way, and it seemed to also come with a separate pouch. I don't know, but please do tell me if you are familiar with this brand and if you have some personal experience. Is this really worth the hype that there seem to at least be in social media? Because, for instance, this would be so adorable, and especially this style. I don't know why it does not look like the Hermes Picatinny, but actually holding it on the crook of my arm, maybe because this was also a very like loose model. it reminded me of an Hermes Picatinny without actually looking like one. But yeah, let me know if you are familiar with that brand as well. All right, now we are with Hereu. Hereu. How is this pronounced? Please tell me. But yeah, I've actually mentioned this brand in one of my videos where I share about brands nobody talks about. And then I saw it actually coming to our local department store, which was quite cool detail. But this leather with the Hereu bags felt really, really nice. So I'm happy that it's here. Now, who remembers me unboxing a harder version of this bag, the A.P.C bag? They are now in this kind of very smushy, pillowy leather as well. Felt really good. But now we are here for the brand that I was most interested in, Dragon Diffusion. I have this brand on my wish list for this year to see if I actually like it as much as I think I do. And even though I have been quite excited about the brand for a while, this is the first time I am making a conscious effort to come and look at the bags, to touch them, to try them on, to even see what type of model would be good, what I would be most drawn to. They had quite dark colors in my local department store, which I was a tad disappointed on. I was kind of looking forward to maybe looking at some whites or um, cream colored or something like that. But I mean, I can try on the darker colors as well and see what is the best or what I'm most interested in. But I was kind of underwhelmed by testing out those bags, and none of them felt like, okay, this is it. The first bag I tried on, the kind of very small shoulder bag, was maybe the one that I was most curious about, but I should have seen it in lighter colors to make up my mind. But at least based on that, I am not buying anytime soon. But now we are at Tory Burch, and I saw these basket bags because why wouldn't I be drawn to them again? And I really like the combination of dark brown leather with this raffia or whatever material it is. It looks really nice. By the way, this tote bag gave me the Celine tote vibes. Is it the Phantom or is it just their tote bag? I don't know, but it reminded me of that and it felt really, really nice. So yeah, moving on to other brands. Here we have the Marc Jacobs bags with the big writing on the front to kind of tell you what bag you're looking at, or pouch or whatever. And I really liked this white one, but I don't want a bag that says what it is. So yeah, but this model reminded me of the Hermes. Uh, I don't remember. I will write it down on the screen what I'm talking about, but the kind of makeup pouch that people are using as a bag. But yeah, reminded me of that. Now, here looking at Mulberry, I have somewhat of a positive vibe on them, but haven't really owned anything. I also found Burberry on sale. So there were some handbags that were part of the sale. There were also some accessories like caps and whatnot. And so, I mean, I guess it's definitely possible to be able to make sales finds, although I was a bit struggling with finding out what the sale price actually would be. But they were on this display table that says minus 50%. So, optimist in me would be that these were minus 50%, but I didn't really check. Now, the last corner I went to was Furla, and this is a new bag style for me. As you can see, I was really struggling to even open this, so it took me a while to realize how that ball would actually open. But I really liked it. It didn't say Furla anywhere like visible, so this would definitely be a very low-key bag, and they had this in many different styles. And here, look how simple it actually was to open and close it. So yeah, seeing something for the first time takes me a while. Here, this is super, super cute. It's a different type of magnet. It had a crossbody strap, so kind of like a cute small summer bag. I really, really liked it. Not so much that I would have been tempted, but it felt so, so soft. So way to go, Furla. And yeah, now we are just approaching the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for following me around and looking at bags, testing on some. There were a few brands that I got more interested in, but let's continue the conversation down in the comments. What do you think? Thank you for watching. Bye.